We're looking at Imaginext Series 12, probably the best series so far. We're also going to be looking at this really cool space station coming up after this. I have no idea why it took me so long to open Series 12. It's probably the best series ever made. It's probably the best series that will ever be made. There's some really special figures in here. I grew up with Fisher-Price Adventure People, and the Imaginext blind bags have been playing homage to those characters. Here are a couple of the ones. They had this super duper space series, so we had this translucent robot. You know what, I've never had this guy, so I'm really happy that I can at least get him in Imaginext form. They also had a girl. They have these astronauts. We're going to be getting another one of these astronauts in today's package. And then they have this alien beast here. This guy, which came in a bigger, squishier version. Here's some Adventure People. So this is what they're basing them on. Are figures like this. I don't have... Oh, I have a astronaut. They changed the color and everything, but they totally are paying homage. Now there's some very special ones in today's opening, and I'll show you this space station later. It's more vintage, and I found it at a thrift store, and I love it. And it also reminds me so much of the Fisher-Price playsets that were available back then. What a great backdrop for this series. So let's just open up one of these. This is what the packaging looks like. You can see there's another one of those astronauts in there. There is... Uh-oh. I don't want to say too much until we start opening. Now, I think the reason why I didn't open these as soon as I got them, which was way after everybody else found them, was because I bought doubles of the ones that I really want. If you don't know, there are codes on these, and they're embossed. See, there's numbers there. So if you look online, you'll be able to see what is available. Okay, I always play a little game with you guys when I open these. I like to show you the checklist and show you the ones that are available, and you can try to remember what accessories they have. Some real good ones. Okay, so first off, we have this. So you should be able to figure out what that's from. Oh man, all of the colors, all of the details. I love this collection so much. And that comes with this space monkey. I forget what they're called. They steal, they borrow, I guess is the better word. So many different entities from 80s classic toys. This one is so cool. A monkey, tiger, alien. Look at how cool he is. Articulation on these are legs move together and the shoulders are ball joints. And his tail does not rotate. Heads usually twist. He could totally live on a planet. So everybody's fitting really well into this atmosphere that we have. All right, what do we got coming up next? All right, this accessory looks like this. Do you know what that belongs to? And then, oh, then we have this piece. I did not know we would have to put this together. And then we have this piece. Oh yeah, in nice Imaginext colors. And we have this piece. And then, if you guessed, the biker. Oh look, there's instructions. Totally have never seen that before. That's so cool. If you guessed the biker, of course we have the biker. And that's really cool that the colors are Imaginext colors. So he is sponsored by Imaginext. Is he missing a face? Oh no, he's got sunglasses on and a goatee. Paint job is not so good on his helmet. I think I did notice that the paint went down in the applications in this series. It wasn't as good as they normally are. Okay, let's build the bicycle. I don't think I need to look at the instructions. That's really cool. We got lots of accessories though. They souped up the accessories, but the paint's not as good. So look at this guy riding his bike. We always put the Imaginext logo on the ankle too. The chain is really low to the ground and the pedals are really low to the ground, so he stands up really well. I think that's a new design for the bicycle too. I don't think we had that before. And it matches the playset. I don't know, it kind of looks like a space bicycle. It could be a space bicycle. And in this, we've got this backpack. It's one I'm really excited about too. So, if you guessed the Wilderness Lady Backpacker, then you were right. And this one is also an adventure, people. I'm pretty sure it is anyway, because one of the most popular ones, one of the most available ones, was a white-haired or a gray-haired old man, and he was a wilderness man. There was also a wilderness girl. There's another wilderness guy as well, and they were dressed just like this. I'm pretty sure that they're paying homage to that. And let's put the backpack on her. I guess you could call her the hiker. I think maybe that's what they call her. I've had this backpack before, and there were things that you could put in the back there that you could snap into place. Anyway, there's a very mountainous terrain here that she would be able to hike on, so I think this set is very fitting for her as well. Okay, let's open up another one. Oh yeah. Oh, don't look. A satellite system. Really cool. So, yes, it is the alien. It's the robot alien. And there was one of these. I'm not sure if the color combination was the same, but he has robot hands. He is the same mold as the guy from that last series. Not sure if it was the last series or this guy was the last series. It's hard to keep track of these things. Nonetheless, look at how awesome he is. More adventure, people. So cool. And then he's got this really cool satellite system, and you can do different things with this. Don't really understand how it works, I guess. You just plug that into there. Just like some bonus extra satellite pieces. You can put that in his hand, but also what we can do is we can attach it to the space station here, maybe. There's all kinds of places to put on things here on the space station. We'll hold it in his hand though. At the end of this video, I do have some other space things that I have, just some random space accessories and some sets that I never reviewed before. I actually have a huge space collection that I will bring out and show and open one day, hopefully soon. If that's something that you want to see, you let me know. Let's open up another one of these. Oh no, I keep forgetting to play the game. Here is the accessory. Do you remember which toy this came with? If you guessed, the robot. It's the Empire State Building robot. Again, so good for the space theme. Look at this. This was from the movie Big. Tom Hanks had this. He was playing with it. He thought it was a dumb toy. And again, they borrowed the concept and made a figure that looked just like him. And it is an awesome toy. The Empire State Building robot. Look at how awesome he is. And having a purple hammer, which must be the Joker's hammer. It's where they must have gotten this. I think a lot of these body parts are reused, and they made some pretty awesome stuff with them. Oh yeah. Oh, he's so cool. So cool. And that's 5. One more figure to open. And this figure is extremely special. I think it's extremely special. Anyway, it's still extremely special if it's special or not. The accessory is a surfboard. Oh yeah, and we've got the Imaginext blue and yellow on that. It's on white. Love a surfboard. I'm totally a surfer guy, just born in the wrong part of the world. Oh yeah, and surfer guy. That is what we got here. Okay, this figure. When this figure came out, I got a few messages from people saying, that looks just like you. Is that Toohunky Toys? And it does look like me. I was like, there's no way. But then when more pictures became available on the internet, we saw that on his shorts it said 2H. Now, I don't know if it's a coincidence because, you know, H2O, maybe is that where the 2H came from? Because he is a surfer and everything. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. They gave him a farmer's tan. He's got a tank top on. At around the time they would have been making this, I was getting messages from them on Instagram. They wanted to use some of my pictures in their Instagram feed. And I was doing a lot of pirate reviews on the beach. They used pirate legs on this guy too. So I don't know. I don't know if it's me or not. It really looks like me. The most wonderful thing about these figures are that they are like secret nods to these things. So I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to accept it and love it. And I wish they wouldn't have given me a farmer's tan. But besides that, so awesome. And this can fit into the space series too because it's out of this world. Amazing, amazing, incredible, great series. So we have two adventure people, and it's like, I'm an adventure person. 2H on the shorts. There's no O. Do you think it's too much of a coincidence? I'll probably just use this face as my avatar anyway, because it is so cool. Let me know what you think below. This is a great series. Oh, at the end of this video, I will show you this really cool space station in detail, and I'll pull out some of these space accessories and we'll try to put them on. But thank you so much for checking out this video. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this backdrop too. Let me know how you feel about that. I kind of want the focus to be on the toys, so I covered up my shelves so they're not so distracting. Anyway, I hope you will like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. So look at this really cool space station. I was so happy to find this at Value Village. That's like Savers for some of you. See, it's got this little bed and you can like rest in there or be examined, or maybe it's to repair robots. Who knows what that is? That's so cool. And then it's got this revolving door where you spin the power pad, and it's like a Star Trek beam me up, Scotty. So you put a figure inside, turn the power pad, and then it opens up to the inside. You can walk inside, and these clear domes and everything that you can look out at. Like, this is an awesome space station. I think they recolored this and used it for DC. These shards of rock sticking up. Such an awesome set. It didn't come with the accessories and stuff because it was secondhand. I just bought it like this and it was really cheap. But I do have some accessories from different sets. So this was actually a pack-in accessory pack. I think I got it from the Mattel store. Sometimes they had like extra little accessory packs for replacements that they would sell. This stuff is all from the great big space cruiser that's all battery powered and can run and everything. So there's places to plug in. See, there's where their feet go on the power pads, and then you can stick this satellite system in there. That would work if I wanted to do that. These things move too, and you can control them with these little controllers inside here. You can move the pads like that and shift them around, all elevator spacey. Oh, here's one of the aliens that came with the pack. And we've actually seen this, or we've seen something like this in the blind bags. There's lots of aliens also in these blind bags. So I have the full collection of those. Did I show them all? If I didn't do a video... Oh yeah, no, I did do a video of all the blind bags so far. I also have the DC latest series that I did not open yet too. So if you want to see that, that's coming up. This one, DC Series 6, I can't believe I haven't opened those either. And then I got these cannons here. So 2 of these cannons with green missiles. Oh, and you could plug that into here too. This translucent robot guy could shoot the cannon from up there too. That would be really cool. Got 2 awesome astronauts. Now I like my adventure people astronauts better than these ones, but they're still really cool too. That's kind of what they look like. One of the first videos that I did was this dino set, and it was so epic. It had these dino riders, so we had these dinosaurs, and they had all this tech armor that they could put on. They had to collect all of them, and then I think 5 of them, and then you would take the armor off, and then you attach all the armor, and it turns into a robot. You know what? I think I'm going to do that review again. I'll do it over, or you can check it out, because that was one of the first videos I ever did, so the sound and the picture quality isn't going to be so good, but it does kind of remind me of this weird situation I have going on here, because I'm doing this test. So I'm not so sure about this setup. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think of this. And here's something that I think I bought in the States when I was staying in the States, and I never did do a proper review for it. So it's like this crazy alien. Reminds me of Simpsons aliens. Oh, I better do that back here where you can totally see it. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I ever did that before. Oh, it's amazing and creepy. Look at its hands. That is amazing. And then what are these? Where do these go? It has tentacles you can add onto it. I guess he could hang on to those tentacles. Okay, that's just weird. I guess he could use them as weapons, or he could hang on to this and go for a ride. And this is what he looks like. He's just this giant one-eyed brain thing. So weird and cool. Same articulation as regular figures have, but his head can't turn. Wrists turn too. I don't think I mentioned that on all of these figures. And they made the girl slimmer. They also made this boy astronaut slimmer. They started stylizing them more. They all used to look really, really the same, but they often have different styles to them now. They've quite developed over the years. Yeah, this is a really, really fun set. And these figures are really, really awesome. I love Imaginext. Probably my favorite toys. And because these ones encompass so much of my toy history, like my very first figures were adventure people. They're the very first American action figures, the very first 3 3/4 inch action figures. So for them to honor them this way by reproducing them is amazing, and I just hope that they do that some more. More, please, Fisher-Price. Best toys ever.